Birds that nest near you. Why your pet birds bring wealth. When birds choose to nest near you or live as your companions, it is never random. It is a spiritual message of wealth and abundance flowing directly from cosmic forces that recognize your home as a sanctuary worthy of prosperity and divine blessing. These winged messengers carry ancient wisdom about your financial future and serve as living confirmations that abundance energy is gathering around your life experience. While some homes are constantly visited by birds and seem to prosper effortlessly, with opportunities flowing like gentle streams, others remain eerily silent and energetically stagnant. Missing the vital signs that indicate prosperity, consciousness is actively manifesting in their environment. The difference lies in understanding the profound spiritual significance of avian presence and the abundance messages they bring. This sacred knowledge comes from feng shui traditions and ancient wisdom teachings that have always recognized birds as messengers of heaven, divine intermediaries who carry communications between earthly desires and celestial abundance sources. They serve as carriers of prosperity energy, bringing news of financial opportunities while simultaneously creating the vibrational conditions necessary for wealth to manifest in your physical reality. I must clarify something important before we begin. What I am about to share with you is rooted in spiritual beliefs and traditions passed down through countless generations of prosperity practitioners and animal wisdom keepers, not in scientific validation. This is about the mystical relationship between winged creatures and abundance manifestation, the invisible connections that link bird presence to financial blessing and material success. Throughout human history, cultures worldwide have revered birds as powerful symbols of freedom, prosperity, and divine communication, understanding that these creatures exist as bridges between earthly experience and heavenly realms, where abundance originates. From the phoenix of ancient Egypt, that symbolized rebirth and renewal of prosperity, to the cranes of Asian tradition that were believed to carry prayers for wealth to celestial courts, birds have served as prosperity messengers across every civilization. Native American traditions recognized birds as spirit guides, capable of bringing visions of future abundance and protecting tribal wealth through their spiritual presence. Celtic cultures believed that certain birds appearing near homes announced incoming financial blessings, while disappearing birds warned of potential losses that could be prevented through proper spiritual attention. Chinese feng shui masters developed intricate systems for interpreting bird behavior as indicators of qi flow and prosperity energy, understanding that bird presence revealed the spiritual health of any environment and its capacity to attract and maintain wealth. Today I will reveal why birds that nest near you or live as pets are considered signs of fortune, exploring the ancient secrets of how these celestial messengers transform ordinary homes into abundance magnets, and why caring for feathered companions multiplies prosperity in ways that transcend simple pet ownership. Before we explore the sacred mysteries of bird energy and wealth attraction, I want to ask something meaningful of you. If you feel called to understand how birds can become your personal prosperity allies, constantly working to attract abundance while bringing joy and spiritual connection to your daily life, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to this channel. This small act is far more than digital engagement. It is a spiritual declaration that you are ready to recognize the abundance messages that surround you through nature's winged messengers. By pressing these buttons, you align your energy with the flow of prosperity and open your awareness to the cosmic communications that birds deliver to those prepared to receive their wealth wisdom. Birds as heavenly messengers in ancient wisdom. Soaring between earth and sky like living prayers made manifest, birds have been recognized throughout human history as divine messengers, carrying communications from celestial realms where abundance originates. Their wings bearing not just physical flight but spiritual messages about prosperity, opportunity, and the financial blessings that cosmic forces are preparing to bestow upon worthy recipients. The spiritual meaning of birds as heavenly messengers connects to the universal understanding that these creatures exist in perfect harmony with cosmic forces, their migration patterns following invisible energy streams that mirror the flow of abundance through the universe. Ancient wisdom recognized that birds possess innate navigation systems that connect them directly to divine intelligence, making them ideal carriers of prosperity messages from sources beyond physical reality. In the sacred symbolism of spiritual traditions, Birds represent the soul's natural ability to transcend material limitations and access higher realms of consciousness where abundance flows freely without restriction. Their presence near your home indicates that cosmic forces have identified your space as energetically aligned with prosperity consciousness and ready to receive the wealth messages that birds carry on cosmic currents. Folk traditions across cultures have always interpreted unusual bird behavior, unexpected species appearances, or increased bird activity as announcements of incoming prosperity, understanding that these creatures serve as advanced scouts for abundance energy that follows their initial reconnaissance of energetically compatible environments, ready for financial blessing. Pay attention to bird activity around your home and notice patterns that might indicate prosperity, messages being delivered through increased nesting, unusual species visits, or birds appearing during significant life moments related to career or financial decisions. Create welcoming environments for birds through clean water sources, appropriate food offerings, and safe spaces that signal your readiness to receive the abundance messages they carry. Document bird encounters in a prosperity journal, noting dates and circumstances to identify patterns that reveal cosmic timing for abundance manifestation. When birds choose your space as worthy of their presence, they are announcing to cosmic forces that your home vibrates with prosperity consciousness and deserves the financial blessings that follow divine approval, delivered through winged messengers who serve as heaven's advanced team for abundance delivery. Have you ever noticed birds appearing during important financial decisions or life transitions as if they were bringing confirmation or guidance from sources beyond normal awareness? Why? Nesting near your home signals prosperity energy. When birds select your property as safe haven for their most precious activities of nest building and raising young, they are performing the ultimate spiritual endorsement of your space as energetically pure, prosperous, and worthy of protecting the future generation that represents continuation of abundance, consciousness through time. The spiritual significance of bird nesting near your home encompasses the profound truth that these creatures possess supernatural sensitivity to energy patterns and will only commit to long-term residence in locations where prosperity energy flows freely and safely. Their decision to nest represents cosmic approval of your abundance consciousness and confirmation that wealth manifestation is supported by the same natural forces that guide bird instincts. In the sacred act of nest building, birds demonstrate the fundamental prosperity principle of creating secure foundations for future abundance, their careful selection of materials and strategic placement mirroring the wise financial planning needed for sustained wealth accumulation. When they choose your environment for this crucial activity, they are identifying your space as energetically stable enough to support long-term prosperity growth. Ancient traditions understood that bird nesting patterns could predict the financial fortunes of households, with multiple nests indicating extraordinary abundance ahead, while the sudden abandonment of established nests warned of potential prosperity blocks that required spiritual attention and energy clearing to restore abundance flow. Protect and honor any bird nests that appear on your property, understanding that interference with these sacred structures could disrupt the prosperity energy they represent and signal to cosmic forces that you do not value the abundance messages being delivered through avian presence. Provide additional nesting materials like small twigs, soft fibers, or clean string in designated areas to support bird families while demonstrating your cooperation with cosmic abundance plans. Observe nesting birds quietly and respectfully, learning from their diligent preparation and patient nurturing as models for your own prosperity development practices. Bird nests near your home serve as living symbols of abundance consciousness taking root in your environment, physical manifestations of prosperity energy, choosing your space as worthy of investment, protection, and the long-term commitment that indicates sustainable wealth rather than temporary financial improvement. Do you feel a sense of honor and blessing when birds choose to build their homes near yours, recognizing the spiritual significance of their trust in your space? The symbolism of swallows and sparrows, dancing through your environment with graceful precision and communal harmony. Swallows and sparrows carry specific prosperity messages related to family abundance, social wealth, and the type of sustainable prosperity that builds through community cooperation rather than individual accumulation. At the expense of others. The spiritual meaning of swallows encompasses their role as symbols of loyal prosperity that returns faithfully each season, their migration patterns representing the reliable cycles of abundance that reward those who maintain consistent prosperity consciousness regardless of temporary circumstances. Their presence indicates that your wealth will be built on foundations of loyalty, hard work, and the wisdom to invest in long-term abundance rather than seeking quick financial gains. Sparrows embody the prosperity principle of finding abundance in simplicity, their ability to thrive in modest circumstances while maintaining joyful energy, representing the spiritual understanding that true wealth begins with appreciation for small blessings that multiply when recognized and honored. Their communal behavior demonstrates how shared prosperity consciousness creates abundance for entire communities. Traditional folklore recognizes swallows as harbingers of business success and profitable partnerships, their return to familiar nesting sites symbolizing customers and opportunities that return with increasing value over time. Sparrows are considered signs of domestic abundance and household prosperity, their cheerful presence indicating that financial security will develop through family cooperation and wise household management. Welcome swallows and sparrows by maintaining clean environments that support their natural behaviors. Understanding that their presence indicates your prosperity, consciousness is developing in healthy, sustainable directions. Learn from their examples of community cooperation and seasonal planning, applying these principles to your own financial strategies and abundance development practices. Express gratitude for their presence through appropriate food offerings and habitat support that demonstrates your understanding of reciprocal abundance relationships. Swallows and sparrows remind you that lasting prosperity comes through building communities of mutual support and maintaining faithful commitment to abundance practices even during challenging seasons. Their reliable return each year, proving that consistency in prosperity consciousness creates wealth that endures through all circumstances. Have you observed how these common birds seem to bring a sense of stability and ongoing prosperity to the places they frequent, creating energy of reliable abundance? Doves and pigeons as bringers of peace and wealth, arriving with gentle grace and peaceful presence that instantly transforms the energy of any space they inhabit. Doves and pigeons carry prosperity messages specifically related to harmonious wealth that flows without conflict, stress, or competition, representing abundance that enhances rather than complicates your life experience. The spiritual significance of doves as prosperity messengers connects to their universal symbolism as carriers of divine peace and blessing, their presence indicating that abundance flowing into your life will arrive through channels of harmony rather than struggle. Their gentle nature represents wealth consciousness that attracts prosperity through alignment with cosmic peace rather than aggressive pursuit that often blocks abundance flow. Pigeons, despite their common reputation, carry profound spiritual significance as symbols of persistence and adaptability in abundance creation, their ability to thrive in diverse environments, representing the prosperity consciousness that finds opportunity in any circumstance, while maintaining peaceful coexistence with surrounding energies. Their presence indicates that your wealth will come through flexible adaptation rather than rigid adherence to specific prosperity strategies. Folk traditions across cultures have recognized doves as messengers of romantic prosperity and partnership abundance, their appearance often preceding beneficial business relationships or marriage arrangements that brought material security alongside emotional fulfillment. Pigeons were traditionally seen as symbols of communication abundance and the wealth that flows through information, networking, and staying connected to community resources. Create peaceful environments that naturally attract doves and pigeons through quiet spaces, clean water sources, and gentle energy that welcomes their sensitive nature. Use their presence as reminders to approach prosperity from peaceful consciousness rather than stress or anxiety about financial security. Learn from their examples of finding abundance through cooperation and adaptation rather than competition or territorial behavior that blocks wealth flow. The peaceful presence of doves and pigeons in your environment announces that cosmic forces are preparing to deliver abundance through harmonious channels that will enhance every aspect of your life rather than creating the stress and conflict that often accompanies wealth pursued through struggle and competition. Do you notice how the gentle presence of these peaceful birds seems to calm your energy and make you feel more optimistic about abundance flowing easily into your life. Parrots and colorful birds as amplifiers of abundance. Blazing through your awareness, with vibrant colors that seem to contain concentrated sunshine and rainbow energy, parrots and other brilliantly colored birds serve as living amplifiers of abundance consciousness, their spectacular plumage reflecting the unlimited creativity and joyful prosperity that cosmic forces wish to express through your life experience. The spiritual meaning of colorful birds as prosperity messengers relates to their function as visible demonstrations of cosmic abundance, their magnificent feathers proving that the universe delights in creating beauty and wealth beyond mere survival necessity. Their presence indicates that abundance flowing into your life will include beauty, creativity, and the kind of prosperity that brings joy rather than just security. Parrots specifically carry messages about communication abundance and the wealth that flows through expressing your authentic voice, their natural ability to learn and repeat sounds, representing the prosperity principle that success comes through clearly communicating your value to the world while remaining open to learning new abundance strategies from cosmic sources. Traditional wisdom recognizes brightly colored birds as symbols of celebration abundance and the prosperity that comes through maintaining joyful energy regardless of current circumstances, their vibrant presence serving as reminders that abundance consciousness attracts wealth through positive vibration rather than worry or struggle about financial security. If you care for pet parrots or colorful birds, understand that you are serving as caretaker for living abundance amplifiers that multiply prosperity consciousness throughout your environment through their vibrant presence and joyful energy. Provide enriching environments that allow their natural beauty and intelligence to flourish while learning from their examples of expressing authentic self without apology or diminishment. Use their colorful presence as daily reminders to approach abundance with creativity and joy, rather than limitation thinking or scarcity consciousness. Colorful birds in your life serve as continuous broadcasts of abundance energy, their brilliant presence announcing to cosmic forces that you are ready to receive prosperity that matches their spectacular beauty and unlimited creative expression, rather than settling for minimal survival abundance. Have you experienced how colorful birds seem to instantly brighten your mood and make you feel more optimistic about the beautiful possibilities available in your financial future? Singing birds as carriers of joy and luck, filling your environment with melodies that seem to carry messages from celestial choirs celebrating your abundance potential. Singing birds serve as audio broadcasts of prosperity energy, their joyful songs creating vibrations that literally tune your space to cosmic frequencies of wealth and success. The spiritual significance of bird songs as prosperity indicators connects to the ancient understanding that sound carries energy and intention across dimensional boundaries, with bird melodies serving as cosmic radio transmissions that announce abundance opportunities while simultaneously raising the vibrational frequency of your environment to match wealth consciousness. Different bird songs carry specific prosperity messages, with consistent morning singers indicating daily abundance opportunities, evening singers representing the wealth that comes through reflection and gratitude, and birds that sing during unusual times delivering urgent prosperity communications that require immediate spiritual attention and response. Folk traditions worldwide have interpreted bird songs as predictions of financial fortune, with beautiful melodies announcing incoming prosperity, while harsh or discordant sounds warning of potential abundance blocks that could be dissolved through proper spiritual practice and consciousness alignment with cosmic prosperity forces. Pay attention to the timing and quality of bird songs around your home, understanding that changes in singing patterns often precede changes in prosperity flow and abundance manifestation. Create environments that encourage bird singing through appropriate habitat, food sources, and peaceful energy that welcomes their musical expressions. Use bird songs as natural abundance meditations, allowing their melodies to raise your vibration and align your consciousness with the joy and prosperity they represent. When birds sing near your space, they are literally broadcasting abundance frequencies that cosmic forces use to locate and deliver prosperity to spiritually aligned recipients who appreciate the wealth messages carried through natural music that connects earthly desires with heavenly abundance sources. Do the songs of birds around your home make you feel more hopeful and confident about your financial future, as if they are announcing good news about abundance coming your way. Pet birds. Why caring for them multiplies prosperity. Welcoming feathered companions into your home as beloved family members creates powerful abundance amplification through the spiritual principle of reciprocal prosperity, where caring for creatures that embody freedom and celestial connection multiplies your own wealth consciousness and attracts increased financial blessings through demonstrated worthiness of abundant stewardship. The spiritual significance of pet bird care as prosperity practice encompasses the profound truth that nurturing creatures who represent divine messengers establishes you as worthy recipient of cosmic abundance, your daily acts of care serving as prayers for prosperity that reach celestial realms through the spiritual connection that pet birds maintain with cosmic forces. In the sacred exchange of pet bird relationships, you provide physical care while receiving spiritual abundance training through observing their natural prosperity consciousness, learning from their present moment awareness, joyful expression, and ability to find satisfaction in simple pleasures that represent advanced abundance wisdom often missing from human prosperity pursuit. Ancient traditions understood that caring for birds created karmic abundance credits that multiplied material blessings, with the spiritual energy invested in bird welfare returning amplified through increased opportunities, beneficial relationships, and financial windfalls that seem to arrive through mysterious but perfectly timed circumstances. Approach pet bird care as sacred abundance practice, understanding that every act of nurturing strengthens your spiritual worthiness for increased prosperity while creating positive karma that cosmic forces recognize and reward through material blessings. Learn abundance lessons from your feathered companions by observing their natural joy, present moment awareness, and ability to communicate needs clearly without apology or diminishment. Use daily bird care routines as opportunities for abundance meditation and gratitude practice that aligns your consciousness with prosperity principles. Your pet birds serve as live-in abundance coaches whose presence continuously reminds you of freedom consciousness, joyful expression, and the kind of prosperity thinking that attracts wealth through positive vibration rather than worry or struggle about financial security and material accumulation. Have you noticed how caring for pet birds seems to bring unexpected blessings and opportunities into your life, as if your acts of nurturing create ripple effects of abundance? Daily gratitude, rituals with birds to awaken abundance. Establishing conscious spiritual practices that honor the prosperity messages carried by both wild and pet birds creates powerful abundance activation through regular gratitude expressions that acknowledge cosmic communications while demonstrating your readiness to receive increased wealth through deeper appreciation of divine messengers already present in your life. The spiritual power of bird gratitude rituals lies in their ability to transform ordinary encounters with feathered creatures into sacred abundance practices that accumulate prosperity consciousness over time, each expression of appreciation strengthening your spiritual connection to cosmic wealth sources while signaling your growing awareness of abundance, messages delivered through natural channels. In the practice of daily bird appreciation, you learn to recognize the abundance that already surrounds you through avian presence, while simultaneously calling increased prosperity through conscious acknowledgement of cosmic communications that most people miss due to lack of spiritual awareness and abundance consciousness development. Traditional wisdom keepers understood that regular gratitude practices directed toward nature's messengers created cumulative prosperity effects that gradually transformed entire life experiences into abundance magnets, with consistent appreciation generating exponentially increasing returns through cosmic law of gratitude multiplication. Begin each day by acknowledging any birds you see or hear, expressing silent gratitude for their presence and the prosperity messages they bring, while setting intentions for abundance awareness throughout your day. Create evening gratitude practices that honor bird encounters experienced during daily activities, understanding that conscious appreciation strengthens spiritual connections that facilitate increased prosperity flow. Develop specific gratitude expressions for pet birds that acknowledge their role as abundance teachers and cosmic messengers living in your home as prosperity allies. Daily bird gratitude rituals transform random encounters with feathered creatures into intentional abundance practices that accumulate spiritual prosperity credits while training your consciousness to recognize and receive the wealth messages that cosmic forces continuously deliver through winged messengers who serve as heaven's abundance communication system. Do you find that expressing gratitude for bird presence in your life increases your overall sense of abundance and optimism about prosperity flowing through multiple channels? We have journeyed together through the sacred realm of avian abundance, exploring how birds serve as divine messengers, carrying prosperity communications from cosmic sources that recognize worthy recipients through the spiritual quality of their homes and consciousness. From the fundamental understanding of birds as heavenly messengers to the specific prosperity meanings of nesting behaviors that indicate cosmic approval of your space as abundance-worthy, from the symbolic significance of different species to the powerful multiplication effects of caring for pet birds as living prosperity allies. Remember how swallows and sparrows represent sustainable community abundance, how doves and pigeons bring peaceful prosperity without conflict, how colorful birds amplify abundance consciousness through their vibrant presence, and how singing birds broadcast prosperity frequencies that tune your environment to wealth consciousness. Recall the profound spiritual significance of providing care for pet birds as abundance practice that multiplies prosperity through demonstrated worthiness of cosmic blessing. But now I want to ask you something personal and revealing. Have you ever noticed birds choosing to stay near you, or your pets bringing unexpected joy and luck into your daily experience? Have you observed patterns of increased bird activity during times when abundance opportunities were developing in your life, as if these feathered messengers were announcing cosmic approval of your prosperity potential? Because here is the profound truth I want you to understand. Birds do not just decorate life with their beauty and songs. They announce abundance flowing from cosmic sources that recognize spiritually aligned recipients through the quality of energy that attracts divine messengers. When you consciously welcome bird presence and learn to interpret their prosperity messages, you gain access to cosmic communication channels that provide advance notice of abundance opportunities and guidance for maximizing wealth potential. These winged allies are telling you constantly that prosperity consciousness attracts prosperity manifestation, that caring for creatures who embody freedom and celestial connection establishes you as worthy recipient of increased abundance, and that the universe delights in delivering wealth through channels of beauty, joy, and spiritual connection, rather than struggle and competition. May your home become a sanctuary that attracts bird messengers carrying prosperity communications from cosmic abundance sources. May every feathered visitor confirm your worthiness for increased wealth and success, and may the joy and freedom that birds represent become the foundation of your own prosperity consciousness that attracts abundance beyond your current ability to imagine. Now I want to invite you to participate in something joyful and resonant. In the comments below this video, I want you to write these words with sincere appreciation and spiritual awareness. Birds sing prosperity in my life. But do not simply type these words mechanically. Feel their truth harmonizing with your consciousness, imagining the songs and presence of birds creating continuous abundance broadcasts throughout your living environment. After you have written your affirmation, please share this video with someone you love who would benefit from understanding how birds serve as prosperity messengers and abundance allies in daily life. By sharing this ancient wisdom about avian abundance communications, you become part of the eternal tradition of prosperity teaching that recognizes divine messages delivered through natural channels that most people overlook. Remember that every time you honor the spiritual significance of birds as abundance messengers, you demonstrate to cosmic forces that you understand prosperity as communication from divine sources rather than random material accumulation. This deeper awareness opens channels for wealth to flow into your life through unexpected pathways that logical minds cannot anticipate, but spiritual wisdom recognizes and welcomes. May every bird that visits you carry blessings of wealth and harmony. May the cosmic abundance that birds represent continue flowing into your life through channels of joy and spiritual connection, and may your growing awareness of avian prosperity messages open doorways to abundance beyond your wildest dreams. The universe speaks through winged messengers that carry prosperity communications to those prepared to receive divine guidance. Now you know how to recognize and honor the abundance messages that birds deliver daily to spiritually awakened recipients.